Broadleaf waterleaf is called waterleaf, like all waterleaves are, because of these splotches on the leaves, watermarks. They also almost always growing near the water, thus often their name of Hydrophyllum, their group name of Hydrophylla. Now these are broadleaf or maple leaf waterleaf, maple leaf or broadleaf waterleaf. And the reason that I'm making sure you hear that is because this is actually fairly uncommon in our region. It's more of a mountain plant. It comes floating down the rivers so that where we can find it. But this is not the typical Virginia waterleaf that you find in most of the books, and which is long. This is about as wide as it's long, whereas in Virginia waterleaf is fairly long. Now these watermarks on both the water leaves, as they grow older, they're going to start to fade. So when they're young, they're pretty dark, and then as they get older, they fade more and more. These things often bloom in around May or so. These little white flowers that dangle underneath. So it's kind of a neat little plant. Sometimes it was referred to as brook salad. It is edible, but it's not considered, I guess, a very tasty one. It's not a preferred food source, but it is edible, and it's just one of the many plants that we have here that comes up in the spring along our woodland edges, in particular around rivers and stuff, of course, because it is a waterleaf, thus it likes water. Broadleaf waterleaf, sometimes called maple leaf waterleaf, a plant that comes down into the DC area along the rivers, like the Potomac, but not all that common away from the rivers because it's really being brought in by the water. Broadleaf waterleaf.